You are listening to Maximum Pew Pew, an actual play RPG podcast. Maximum Pew Pew follows continuous storylines and are meant to be enjoyed from the beginning. This episode follows the Dead Sons storyline and may contain spoilers for the Dead Sons adventure path published by Paizo Incorporated. The following segments may contain mature themes and adult language. In this episode, the party explores a Kish holy site, the Maze of Ghosts. It's the summer of 1997 in West Virginia, and the Glenwood 4-H camp is currently breaking in new counselors with day camps before the longer engagements begin. With the kids gone at 5 every night, it's just the counselors, some mostly empty bunkhouses, and a private lake. Head, Heart, Hands, Hell is a one-shot adventure compatible with Free League's Things from the Flood, and includes 10 pre-generated characters with interconnected storylines that may be used for this or other Things from the Flood adventures. Head, Heart, Hands, Hell is now available on itch.io as a donate what you want product, with all proceeds benefiting Team WV Fox and Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Learn more at maxpew.itch.io. You also notice a number of nearly hidden indicators in the drawings that point toward a disguised panel in the wall near the ticket booth. And actually, Cyna, your perception check would have found that about the same time as well. The panel swings open easily, revealing a large breaker switch.
Oh.
Let's flip that.
Is it on or off?
It's currently off.
What happens if I turn it on?
Maia turns it on.
Maybe I should check that for traps first.
The shutters.
We all die.
No, never. That's not how Maia rolls.
As she's flipping it, she's all
probably
like...
should have checked that.
Yeah, probably should have checked that.
Maia doesn't ooh, that wasn't safe.
I swear I could almost hear your exocortex screaming.
Do you want to stop moving the switch and maybe look? No, we're good. Just want to note that I probably should have.
You know what?
Okay.
So the shutters open.
My poor
hologram activates in this room that you're in that shows a sweeping panoramic of the city. The video glitches very heavily, like a bad stream, almost like the video file's been corrupted in some way. But you can kind of see that it was sort of like a panorama of the city, and it's just like staticky.
Okay. We've turned it from a history museum into
That's
a modern
what the ghosts
art
are.
museum.
They're holograms.
There is a voiceover accompanying the image, though only a few fragments are understandable between crackling bursts of static.
As words or as a language we speak?
You guys probably don't have share language up since you would have had the opportunity to rest. So it sounds... Actually, no. It's not even familiar. It doesn't even sound similar to what the Kish were speaking earlier.
It's like...
It's some type
Old
of
Kish.
language.
Like Old English. You're like, what did you say? Did you just insult me?
I'm willing to bet money there's some sort of major event that has happened in their past that completely severed this line of Kesh from whatever their ancestors were or are.
I would assume that the apocalyptic town that they live in is a pretty good indicator that you're right.
Probably.
The message repeats a few times because you can kind of like hear it, and it takes a few minutes to kind of hear the message and stuff. And then after...
Let's record this. Can I record this?
Yeah, you can record it.
Yeah.
You record it, and it's a good thing you do, because after a couple of playthroughs, in the middle of one of these, the projector kind of shuts down.
Oh. Okay.
You can see where the projector, is.
Yeah.
If you were to check it, it looks like it's, overheating really easily. So, by the time it plays it a couple of times, it's gotten so hot that the emergency shut-off kind of shuts down to keep it from
from actually dying.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Like a real projector.
It's probably caked up with
That smell.
organic matter.
Bird's nest.
Oh, no.
Birds.
But you do at least have a recording of like the images as well as the sound in the event you want to kind of analyze that later.
Yeah, they might be able to ask like the village elder, "Do you speak this language?"
But now the doors to the north are accessible to you if you'd like to go in.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I guess
do we
do
go
that.
through the secret door or the real doors?
Let's go through the
secret
shutter
door. Was at the panel.
The
was
secret
at the,
door
like,
is the
fuse
door they
box?
don't expect you to go in first.
Right.
That's why you do it. So that
But
secret
we're not
door, was it like the
employees.
fuse box we found, or
No,
is it?
the fuse box was hidden by a panel.
I hate to break
That
any
was
rules.
very. That would have actually been harder to find than the secret door.
Okay.
It was located at this ticket booth. I just said ticket booth. It's a
All right.
ticket booth.
No, it's pretty obvious what it is, especially when there was like the holographic presenter standing behind it going, "Come, buy your tickets, only 3 credits."
Yeah. So,
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do the thing.
secret door or door of the north?
Let's check the secret door for traps while we're here
Okay,
and
Okay.
try to open it.
that's fair.
The secret door is not trapped.
Well, that's good.
It's secret. We gotta know. I open it.
You open it. It looks like it gives access to just a maintenance hallway that sort of gives you sort of a back access to the building.
Well, then from back here, I guess if it's maintenance, it's for maintaining something. Maybe we can find out what's here.
Starting to have a really good feeling that the ghosts they think they see are just holograms.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's
Yeah.
possible.
But if they're glitchy and they only work if you're randomly
We could
there,
fix them.
we could fix them from the maintenance hallway.
Yeah, we could fix all their stuff. Do have a pretty good engineering.
We go
And
back
be
and
all
say,
like-
"Hey, we fixed it.
Yeah, be
What?
like now
It was
like,
broken. We fixed
yeah.
it.
If
It works now."
if you go there, they only show if you're pure of heart or something like that, or if you're worthy. We just made all of you significantly
We're worthy
more
enough for
worthy.
all of you.
Yeah.
You're right. We made everyone on the island worthy for the next few years anyway, until it breaks again.
So
Then here's our phone number. Just give us a call.
Move a mini. Which way?
All
Which
right.
way you want to go?
Into the secret passage?
Yeah.
Would
let's
you
do
guys
secret
like
passage
some light?
first.
So this passage kind of serpentines around, and you don't really have any familiarity with the rest of the building. You could probably start up some like a mapping software, like a Roomba has, to kind of like figure
Right.
out where you are in this room.
Yeah.
Dancing
You'll go
lights.
down that branch. You'll see that there is a hall that goes that way. So the AP doesn't really. Sorry, here we go. Let me make sure this is the right. It is. Okay. This corridor runs most of the perimeter of the building, allowing access to the computer consoles that govern.
Well, let's take a look at those computer consoles.
Yeah. So
that's
there's
kinda why we're
computer
here.
consoles. It's about 5 degrees warmer in this area than the outside, probably because of ventilation and the fact that you see just a bunch of hardware running in here.
Check these computers.
Any secret doors in this facility are plainly visible from the inside of this maintenance corridor.
Nice.
As you are exploring, there's a little... Nothing really important down there except you see these machines and stuff. So you know that there's a bunch of machines running in this building, but you haven't been in the building to see what they're actually doing. When you go into that little nook there, if you go in that nook right there.
Yeah, it's at a curve, and there's kind of a 10-foot square area with some sort of square thing in it.
Squares on squares.
You will actually find a small cache of weapons and ammunition in this corridor. And you can tell this corridor has not seen any foot traffic in a long, long time. But to the point where you're not entirely sure that any of these Kish know that this corridor even exists.
Well, I mean,
Right,
if it's
and-
holy, they're probably not going to be poking around at it.
Right.
This cache of weapons, are they like archaic stuff, like offerings or something, or are they like older?
Well,
Or are they like actual like projectile like laser rifles that have just been hiding out?
so you find that a lot of this this stuff is
Flintlock pistols.
sort of similar to things that you'd find in the Pact Worlds, but it's been created by a different culture.
Okay.
And if I can find the appropriate sidebar here.
Sidebar is called room we wasn't supposed to find, right?
No, you're definitely able to find it. It's just talking about Kishley technology.
Okay.
Weapons work essentially the same way no matter where in the galaxy they're found. Point the deadly bit toward the enemy and either swing it or press some kind of button or trigger.
Right.
I love it.
Point and click.
That's a good explanation.
Yeah. So you do find a few things in here that look very similar, but they are a bit alien, and we'll talk about that too if you want to use it. But you are able to find a Mark II null space chamber.
Ooh, more space for rations.
Yeah, because the first one's full.
When you open the Mark II null space chamber, you will find a haste circuit armor upgrade,
Nice.
a shock fusion seal 8th level, and a snub scattergun, or the Kishley equivalent, with 16 shells.
It's a shotgun.
Hold on.
A sawed-off shotgun.
8th level shock fusion seal. I want to
Put it on the shotgun.
So it's a shock fusion seal, and you can put it on any weapon 8th level or less.
Put it on the shotgun.
Right.
And shock is a
fifth.
first. It's a 5th level.
Fifth, so it can be 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th. The weapon you can put it on. Because you can't put it on...
Is that how... I
Yeah.
thought shock fusion seals bypassed that. It just limited the...
I will pull that up right now.
No, wait. So... Oh, wait. Shock is a 5th level augment, so you have to put it on a level that's 5th level, at least 5th level. But it can go up to an 8th level because that's what the fusion seal allows for. All right. Thank you. Yeah, you're right.
Because otherwise, the augment is just part of the weapon.
Right.
The fusion seal allows you to flip it or switch it around.
Yeah, it's a movable.
And then you wait 24 hours and you can...
Well,
that weapon
It's like,
has that.
yeah.
my first inclination was to put it on my revolver, but it's level 4.
Uh,
And it is probably getting replaced after this.
okay. Now, that being said, you can explore the entirety of this maintenance corridor, which is very safe because nothing's been in it for probably millennia. The only other doors that you find access to...
Just so everyone is aware, though, both me and Maia have a haste circuit.
Yeah. So
So if anyone else wants it...
I mean, that'd be more useful for Cyna, I think, because it acts like the spell haste, right?
Yeah.
you get
Okay.
plus 30 movement, and you can take a full round.
And move during your full round.
Hey,
to
did you hear
attack.
that?
Yeah, that
But
sounds
it is
amazing.
not. It's not a full round action. It is a full round action to attack. It's a very important distinction.
Well, I will check on that because it's probably worded that way specifically because of sniping
I
or trick
just
attack.
looked up the spell.
Well, it might be relevant to your new power as well.
Oh, right.
We'll talk about it.
I'll probably ignore it just like I did my old power.
So, I seriously doubt you'll ignore the new power.
Yeah, when making a full attack, a hasted
I
creature
seriously
can also
doubt you'll ignore the new
take
power.
a separate move action in order to move.
Anyway,
So you can make a full attack
the only
and move.
And
the only other two doors that you will find
It's important because
is-
like there are full round spells, and that wouldn't work with a full round cast because full round is a different action type than a full
Right,
attack.
right.
So if you continue around the building in a clockwise manner, probably like that hallway that's about 15 feet due west of where Maia is right now, there's going to be a door there. And then if you continue all the way around, so there's going to be a door like there. And then, Cyna, if you go all the way around there, is another secret door.
Oh, back at the beginning.
Right at the beginning.
Close to it, yeah. So those are the 3 secret passageways. Okay. And everything's very clearly marked in this access corridor. Like, it's very obvious. Everything else just seems to be, like, making it easier to kind of maintain some type of computer equipment from back here.
Is that where you can plug in and see what this stuff is for or what it does?
Yeah. Let's go back to that hardware tunnel. Or wherever. Was that here?
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Oh, it's everywhere.
It's
okay,
literally everywhere.
Yeah, I guess. Is there anywhere I can feasibly plug in?
Are there any ways to look at what's inside this building? Because it looks like this runs all the way around the outside.
I can help.
So, who's doing what?
Okay.
I just need
Maya's
an access point to access the hardware.
Sure. Pick an area where you want to access from. Like, pick a... do you see all these blue areas?
Yeah.
That are on the inside of the building?
So like
imagine that there's some
sphere.
type... Yeah, so imagine there's some type of computer access on the maintenance corridor side of that. So you can...
Oh, okay.
So, like... For
So
every
it's
blue
roughly-
dot, there's like a computer console
So some
on
of
the
them are
inside.
powered, or all of them have blue dots.
Yeah.
Well,
or are you just
yeah.
talking about the ones that are actually like active?
Any of them. Just like put the figure somewhere like at the console that you're interested in.
They're
You're
That's
interested
what we're
in.
close to right
So
now.
the building is roughly rectangular, and there is this kind of snake-shaped corridor surrounded by computer consoles on the inside. And we're on the outside, but we
Snake-shaped.
just can't see the inside yet.
Right.
So we've got a rough shape of the internal structure, just...
Right. Which would be why this is the maze of ghosts.
No, I was just offering to help with the computer stuff.
Oh, right. Okay.
No one wants your help.
Okay, so
Magic.
oh my god,
That's how Technomancer
This-
magic works.
this is amazing.
Computers and shit.
You access
I've got the same
This-
bonus to computers that I have to piloting.
I know.
you access this particular panel.
And we just picked this one at random.
You picked it at random.
Of course.
Guess what? The end boss just manifests, and it's on.
You
boy.
No, this is absolutely amazing.
beautiful.
You access this panel. So this panel, probably need to make checks because you don't
Yeah.
know the language.
Okay. Right. Computer language or speak language?
At the end of the day,
Yes?
everything's assembly.
If you go deep enough,
Right.
Make me a computers or engineering check to kind of access this terminal for the first time because this is new stuff. It's a new language. They've got different alphabet. Like it's
17 plus 21.
okay. That's 38 if I'm math
Yeah,
right.
38.
That's pretty good.
So you get access to this console. The best you can tell, depending on like the connectors and stuff like that, this console is a controls projector, like a holographic projector.
Okay.
You can kind of get a preview, kind of like a screen share to see what the projector's showing.
Okay.
And you see
I'll project the screen share from myself onto like the floor or something so everybody can see it.
okay. You have
Or to share it in the masks.
Yep.
We have these
there you
cool
go.
masks.
Yeah, you got the cool mask, so they can like be exploring around these corridors while you're sort of working
Like,
on this computer
right, yeah.
system.
Check out this cool projector, guys.
So the display that you're looking at features an official-looking room with a podium in the center. A handful of aliens in crisp suits can be seen in the background. Some appear to be discussing the contents of a document, while others are examining charts and figures. A couple of banners embossed with stylized symbols flutter in a non-existent breeze above it all. Now, you can kind of see. So you've got like two kind of like screens that you're seeing right now, and one of it's like when you're in OBS and you've got like what people are seeing right now and what it's actually happening,
Oh,
like your
yeah.
studio view. And you've got like this scene as it should be playing out, but the actual performance of this projector that you are noticing, it's not playing out that way. It seems to be malfunctioning. And really the only thing you see here is like this official figure behind the podium, just kind of like, I don't know, like stewing. Just like sitting there looking around, like wringing hands, whatever, just stewing. And you feel like this is actually what the live view is, right? And when you diagnose what it is, it seems like it is a projector issue. Like there's a malfunction with the projector that is causing...
And so people think that they're seeing ghosts. That's what my personal assumption is.
But you see, like, probably if you fix this projector, it would correct this particular issue.
We're gonna fix the
So what? So the live version, the version that you would actually see, is just this historical figure just being angry.
If you were in that room right now, yeah, that's what you believe you would see, which is completely different from what
the actual
Maia sees should be playing out right now.
Like, is it pulling from the wrong feed?
It's a projector malfunction.
Okay. So the projector is just essentially, this is what hologram noise looks like. The random crap.
Yeah. Okay.
But
what's it take to fix one of these?
An engineering check and some time. Because you've got an access panel back here, you can actually...
random hologram noise look angry.
I think it might just be...
It's stuck on loop playing the
It'd be
same
an
way.
object essentially stuck in the cache.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how alien hologram machines work. I'm
Maybe you
not
don't want
fixing
to
it.
take the time yet to fix everything, but move around and see.
But it could be fixed. Alternatively, like, you could break it.
Wait.
I mean, you could break the projector and it would just, like, stop projecting
everything.
this.
The projector, the prime directive.
Pull a
I feel like
Fonzie
you
and like
pull a
elbow it
Janeway.
and fix.
Oh, I mean, if that's how you want to do it, it still requires an engineering check and about an hour of work.
I
a
feel
lot of
like you should
elbowing.
fix it. What else are we doing here?
You were trying to find some clues or information about how to
Yeah.
access the foundry.
I mean, I don't care to come back and fix it. As you know, it's
I
gonna
feel
take
like
an
we're
hour.
already behind like the death cult and the undead fleet that's going after the super weapon that will destroy the universe. So really spending an hour isn't really like, I mean, if we get to the, if we finally close in on them and they're like, aha, if you had been here an hour earlier, you totally would have stopped us, I'll be really upset. But
We're trying to make up days with drift travel, so that's
but assuming that, you know, our time scale is kind of like days.
Well,
then
what
I
if we
think
look at
could
all the
spend an hour.
projectors and see if there's like one or two that would be good candidates to fix?
Well, I mean, we can always find out what's in the computers as we go around, because that's going to be the data that we want for how to access the other place, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I'll just start slowly making my way around, but obviously let everybody do their turns out too, so we're not just me rolling like 12 times for computer checks.
Like, I mean,
Is it a computer check or an engineering check?
to repair the projector.
Yeah.
Engineering.
Engineering to repair.
I might be able to
computers
fix
to read
one.
the feed. Oh yeah, I mean,
I
if that's the case, we can speed this along too, because
I
we can
can
cut
help.
it in half.
I can definitely. I mean, I can. Do we do it faster if the higher his result? I mean, I guess that's metagaming, but we can just help you. I can't do computers. That's what I'm saying.
I'll say
But I have
for
some
every-
engine-
I
But
can
you
make
can
I'll
solder
say
stuff back together.
Right. I
I'll
have
say
some
for
engineering.
every 5 that he exceeds the check by, I'll trim 10 minutes off.
All right.
If you'd like me to go and try to fix some other projectors too, I can. I'm not quite.
I
as
just
can
have that
fix
weird
multiples
feeling
at a
that
time.
if
Yeah.
we need to go inside, then glitching projectors are probably going to do terrible things to us because, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
tactile
Yeah, we can all
holograms
tackle.
are a
We can
thing.
all tackle a different
Oh,
projector
right.
to speed this along.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, if we want to do that, let's do it.
so Maya, do you want to fix this projector?
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Okay. Does anybody want to help Maia fix this projector?
Or are we going to fix this projector, or are we all taking different broken projectors?
Well, nobody's seen any other broken projectors. You've just found the one.
This is true. I mean, we don't know that they're all broken.
Okay, I'll help. I assist with a 25.
Okay, so you get a +2.
So engineering to help fix.
I got a 20 total plus his bonus.
22.
I rolled a pretty low
I got
roll.
a 32 to assist.
So you got a 32 to do
like,
it. Cool.
You're like working. We're like, dude, no, weld that.
Zenka
Like
actually,
the first time you've ever fixed a holographic projector.
with a heightened sense of awareness of your devil may care approach to electronics recently, shoves you out of the way and actually
just let me do this.
does the work. It takes Zenka about an hour, but Zenka is able to repair.
The thing that I like is that after you set off the trap in book 1, you are like super paranoid about computers for like half a book, and then you just totally adopted your approach of all like, let's flip the switch and see what happens.
I'm gonna plug my brain into it.
You've been like I'm gonna plug into it. Like you've been horrifically like damaged by other computer like electronic traps since then, and you just like never got cautious again. You're just all like, yeah, apparently sometimes this happens. You know what I mean? Like
it's like cooked my brain.
Sometimes we die.
So now I have to.
Sometimes you get a brain
like the first
virus
time you're like, ooh, I think that was a trap. I don't think that's supposed to happen. And like ever since then, you're just like, yeah, sometimes you get it shocks the shit out of you.
Sometimes if you use computers, you just get hurt.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, if you use a grounding strap.
Nobody uses they're fake.
Maia knows
the wireless one doesn't count.
So here's the interesting
thing. There is
thing
about computers. There's to know.
Zenka begins to work on this projector.
Oh no.
And as you're watching this live feed again, like almost as soon as like Zenka starts tinkering with this projector, this hologram like starts to like panic and beat on the wall and try to get access to this projector, right?
Wait, what?
And
what?
Zenka,
hologram?
yeah, and Zenka continues to work on the projector until finally it's fixed. And this hologram kind of like dithers away, and then what should be playing starts playing.
Did I just destroy a life form?
I think you just fixed something to death.
I think, yeah. Did you just kill?
You just killed the emergency medical holographic doctor.
Oops. That's what he gets for augmenting his programming.
Zenka fixed it to death.
We fixed it to
I
death.
think we found our title.
You fixed it to death. Can someone make me a...
Did we really just kill like a sentient...
Well,
here's the best part, is like as soon as you started tinkering with it, it started banging, and you're just all like...
It was begging for its life.
For like another hour, you're just like... Doop, doop,
It wasn't- it
doop,
was
doop,
supposed
doop,
to
like,
do that.
Please stop. You're just like, doop, 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 doop.
It
It's
was-
a hologram, it's not real.
it was less please stop and more I'm going to kill you.
Oh.
Like it was a bit more dire than...
Okay.
It's like,
Okay.
well, this probably should be what we're doing. Anyone have...
I prefer to think it's just like the the hyper engineering
The
focus
hyper
brain
focus where it's just
like
nothing gets through.
well, and
nothing exists but the code.
and this will reinforce
I didn't
Zenka's...
share the feed for that. I'm just like, ooh, let's not share this.
This will reinforce Zenka's decision construct. Is that going to be engineering?
Yeah.
Okay. Make me knowledge engineering checks.
All of us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, cool.
that one's only a 19.
I got another 25.
25
29.
engineering? Okay.
29. Yeah, 29.
I'm going to say 19 will be sufficient. So everybody...
I rolled
above.
a 2.
Plus, you've got like plenty of time to investigate this. What was being shown in the live feed is something called a living hologram.
Like, we were just talking about
So,
this.
What?
So,
It's been
on very
alone for
rare
a very long
occasions,
time.
usually through a fault in the machinery of its projector, an advanced hologram gains a modicum of sentience and sometimes a twisted idea of the reason for its existence. These tech ghosts, as some call them, can appear in almost any shape, limited only by their capabilities of their projectors, and they use their forms of living light to harass their foes, sometimes even striking from a hiding spot in another holographic display, though they are always confined to the area near their projector.
It's Moriarty.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
So...
and it would have been tormenting us all the way through the projectors that we would have had to get to the back.
Right.
And basically, a living hologram
bounce
can't travel
around.
more than 100 feet from its projector. If it is ever forced to do so, it is immediately destroyed, though only temporarily. In most cases, it is difficult to completely destroy a living hologram in combat. A living hologram reduced to 0 hit points vanishes, though its corrupted projector reconstructs itself in 1d4 hours. The only way to permanently destroy a living hologram is to find its projector and either repair or destroy it. Living holograms are aware their existences are tied to their projectors and protect the machinery at all costs.
But his machinery was like behind a wall from him.
He could not get to it.
And we fixed it.
That sucks.
Oh.
I also note that
And we just
100-foot
happened to
range
pick
is
the
the
one.
exact size of this room.
Yep, and you storied it to death. Good job, everybody. What would you like to do next?
You want to go see what this place is supposed to show?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Sure.
Hit play.
All right. Well, we know a thing that takes us around to the entrance.
Yeah.
So let's go there.
What if I told you that there are no longer any other threats in this building and you are free to move about the cabin?
Then let's.
Yeah, let's
move
do it.
about the
Yeah.
Let's
cabin.
do that. The captain
That's
turned
a
the
weird
fasten
feeling.
seatbelt slide off.
Nothing's left to want to kill us.
So,
Or, more importantly, anybody else who wants to visit.
we will start in the room that you all were supposed to go to, but
All right.
you found the secret door and bypassed everything.
I guess it's
You got really lucky on the computer that you wanted to investigate,
just
by the
a-
way.
That's wild. That's just,
There are literally
So many machines.
there are 16 of those terminals, and we just randomly stopped.
To be fair, it was the one next to the door.
Yeah. So
it was the one next to our mini at the time.
Also
Yeah.
true.
the murals continue in this room, this time showing smaller figures in the streets of a stylized city, looking in reverence towards a large archway to the west, leading into a wide, dark hallway. There's a small counter in the northwest corner, and again, there's a secret door that leads there too. Mm-hmm. And a number of dusty shelves and empty hooks occupy the eastern side of the room.
Yeah, there are lockers for keeping your stuff while you go through the ride.
It's a museum.
It's an amusement park. It's like the laser tag room.
Yeah. I'm interested in the fact that there's this weapons hanging out in the maintenance shaft.
As you look through the
Security.
Weapons
shelves,
that are like, it seems like they're wildly above what everyone in the area is using.
I
you know?
think it was probably like the person who came to fix this guy, and he just put all his gear down to work on the machine, and then was killed.
That or security.
as you
Because they could use the maintenance hallways to get to different places real quick. Like
Also, yeah, part of the building is collapsed, so this isn't everything. I think.
as you look through this area, on one of the shelves, there is a fully charged holoskin that lies in the dust. As you play with it,
Grab that.
it's currently programmed to make the user look like that one holograph that was in the hall that you just storied to death with the fancy clothing
the angry
and stuff.
important guy at the end.
Yeah, the holoskin is currently
I'd like
programmed to
think
make
that
you look
it's
like.
this culture's version of Abraham Lincoln.
I just want to say that there are lots of times where everyone's all like, let's non-lethal them. And I'm all like, we'll non-lethal them later. And then I accidentally kill someone. You guys accidentally killed someone with a skill check. So I don't want to hear no more conversations about, we need to do non-lethal damage. Because apparently when you do what you want to do, we kill people. That's what our party does, apparently. Whether it's a skill check or choosing not to do non-lethal.
Welcome to the Starfinder
I
Society.
don't know if I'm entirely comfortable being this good at killing things.
Just like you accidentally killed somebody.
Yeah, you did it like real nonchalant. Like it was
just
like
feels
banging on the
right.
glass. It was banging on the glass, being like, "Stop it!" And you were just all like, "Doop doop doop."
I'm gonna kill you if I get back there.
And you're all like,
Oh well, let's make sure that don't happen.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if it was like,
Well, you showed your hand awfully early in the game. So.
what was your alignment?
I think I'm neutral good.
"What was?"
Right.
Oh no.
In retrospect, you probably just saved untold, pilgrims coming in here and getting mauled by that guy.
Yeah.
Which we've probably inevitably doomed their society since it's a small island, and now they're going to get too much population because they don't have the population thinner inside the maze anymore.
So you continue to the next long hallway.
Right.
Yes.
Animated holographic displays along the walls of this section of the twisting hallway depict the planning and construction of a huge city among the clouds. Alien architects manipulating three-dimensional electronic blueprints, an important-looking figure standing on an open-air cloud barge and pulling a lever that starts large construction machinery in the background, and a handful of industrial painters putting the finishing touches on a building. The animations loop every few minutes. A large touchscreen is mounted in front of each display.
They built in the city.
Yeah, let's press one of the touchscreens.
Yeah. It's kind of like an interactive museum display that kind of maybe zooms into certain things.
Oh, here's
and
how we
displays
built this.
Displays the language that you can't understand, but
We
it's certainly
need to record the crap out of this, though.
Yeah, but it's certainly
We can't read the signs that say no photography allowed.
So it
plus
doesn't
there's
apply
no one
to
here
us.
to enforce it.
Yeah, well, I'll record all of
The
it.
photography.
Yeah, so
I
you'll
can direct
fiddle.
connect 5 miles away to the ship and just upload whatever I want to it.
Yeah, so Maia will kind of fiddle around with this touchscreen for a while, try to get as much of this visual data as possible. But yeah, it looks like
Today's episode brought to you by Backblaze. When
Does
you
it
need to back
show us
up
anything?
the cultural knowledge of several advanced alien civilizations, Backblaze. For only $6.
use the promo code. We don't have one yet. For
Use the promo
your first
code broke.
free.
Promo code redacted.
Use the PayPal.me.
I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind.
So that's what you get from this.
Do any of them show the construction of that building we need to get into?
Ooh. Not really. This is more a almost a promotional,
Come live in the city of the clouds.
kind of,
fuck you. Fuck you.
or don't. Just get baptized and anyway. The next hallway. This portion of the hallway features animated holographic displays of manufacturing and other industrial work. A miniature version of a gas mining vessel scoops up clouds. An alien in a jumpsuit stands at the console of an automated production line, and another sits at a large workbench performing delicate repairs on a small technological item, his face comically distorted by a large magnifying mirror. Like those before, these displays loop every few minutes, and each display features a large touchscreen.
Is that thing the Forge?
Is it what?
The Forge.
Not really. You're not entirely sure what the Forge is.
Well, we can take all the pictures of everything and take them back to
Yeah, absolutely.
what's her face and go, hey, which one of these is the Forge? BT dubs, we fixed it.
I don't know if we want to tell them that we fixed their god.
That might be a problem.
We're not. We're going to let them discover that all on their own when we're no longer on this planet. Not that they can hurt us, just... I felt bad for them when they were trying to hurt us, and we were just all like, get shot, rebar.
Standing there.
The next hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The holographic displays in this section of the hallway depict performers and creators of various forms of art. A trio of aliens in formal costumes leap and spin gracefully on a stage. Another alien sits in front of some kind of instrument and tinkers away at the keys as if trying to perfect a melody. And a group of patrons stand in an art gallery admiring a sculpture of metal and glass. The display repeats their animations every few minutes, and a large touchscreen stands in front of each display.
Yep. Let's record the entire culture.
I actually need to take a look at the map and see if Cyna saw this. Woo!
I wonder what happened to him.
No. Nice.
Other than like
Their empire fell and the shipment stopped.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Where's
A bunch of these buildings have been knocked over and destroyed.
They
so-
created a weapon that like
Well, we're also not at the end of the hallway yet.
killed stars, so probably nothing good.
Yeah, it does show a big theater, and it says that I can find more information on page 42, and that is...
Big fat lie?
It might be.
Big fat lie.
Here it is. It's in the empty court. It would have been... Okay. This is not something Cyna would have seen during her first reconnoitering, but it does appear to be just like a big theater.
Okay. Maybe engineering, technology, arts. Maybe this was a giant floating college.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe it's a visitor center.
If you go into the final
Or it's just the rich people
Hallway.
Cloud City.
the display at the end of this hallway features an official-looking room with a podium in the center and looks exactly like the new video that it should have been displaying ahead of time. But it appears to be like, you know how like right after the election, like right after an election year, you'll gather everyone in front and like get the picture of like, you know, your politicians for like 2018 or whatever. It's kind of like that. It's just like that official picture of everyone in this particular
Okay. Thank you
office.
all. I appreciate you being stupid enough to vote for me. You are all my favorite constituents.
Every single one of them.
Time to extinct our species.
Now, to the very north, so the you know where the projector was because that's where he took care of business. Now, yeah, if you go to the very north, the holographic displays at the end of this hallway are dark, but have been replaced with murals depicting aliens in solemn poses, their heads looking up toward the sky and their bodies lit from within. A small shrine in the center of the murals is covered with tiny effigies created from wire and metal.
Did they all spontaneously combust?
So this area seems to have turned into a shrine.
Okay, so it's not the original content. It's been modified by the people who live here now.
Yeah.
And they left little effigies made from, bits of wire and crap.
Yeah. As you're looking at this little shrine, can someone give me a computers or engineering check, LOL? The DC's 12, I should just tell you.
Yeah.
38.
I can't
Yeah, like it's...
not roll that.
You recognize this triangular crystal that's lying among the offerings to be a data storage crystal.
Oh. Can I see the data inside of it? Can I take the crystal?
Basically, accessing the device requires touching the crystal in a number of correct places and a successful DC 15 computers check, which you're going to
And a
have.
firewire cable.
Yeah, that's the hard part. That's the hard. That's the difficult part here.
Wait,
So-
which version?
So much of the
like 5?
much of the data is corrupted beyond repair, with the exception of a single voice message in the same vocalization that you've been hearing here. So it's a language you're not familiar with.
Right. We need to go back to the
So
elevator.
the message begins with a loud burst of static, followed by a feminine voice. You hear some speech. Another burst of static ensues. Some speech. An awkward chuckle is distorted by audio artifacts. Some speech. The message ends with a final burst of static.
Okay.
I have a feeling we're going to need a translation spell.
Yep.
Maia, as you're looking through the metadata of the message, it contains a partial router address identifying the server from which the message was sent. You know that if you were able to find a similar message, like sent from this place, and with the information you have, you could pinpoint where in this area this server is exactly and could find the foundry.
Ho, 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 ho. Okay. That's big news.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
But essentially, you have cleared out the
NS lookup.
you just need
Trace
the other.
route.
You just need the other parts of the MAC
the other
address.
end.
Yeah, but you've essentially cleared out the maze of ghosts.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Nicely
a lot quicker
done.
than I thought that was going to be.
Well,
We got lucky projected, right?
Yep. You storied it to death. It works out that way. So, that being said, what would you like to do next? Title music for Dead Sons is provided by Overclocked Remix and created by CFX. Find more great game remixes at ocremix.com. Ambient music provided by Tabletop Audio. Original 10-minute ambiances and music for games and stories. Find out more at tabletopaudio.com.